Welcome to IVSA Chart Analytics, your best signals stock market indicators. IVSA Chart Indicators is based on the time-proven Wyckoff-Williams volume spread analysis. It tells you when you should be in and when you should stay out. No more second guessing. It features a stock screener that allows you to follow the smart money. You virtually get in before the public does. Profit with the smart money. Simple, accurate, and available on desktop and mobile devices. Test drive our IVSA chart now.
With me, Martin, and Bill too. Something I think all of us, firstly, you all heard about the MH17, the tragic incident that happened when the aircraft that was shot down in Ukraine airspace. So my condolence and to the families and also to the friends of the MH17. It's really tragic. Two major airlines, incidents that happened within a year for MAS. Now the question is whether MAS can take it or not. We'll look at if FICA. Yep, sure for that 023. So that's has been what's happening now. Today will be talking about the VSA TAWA, the new improvement that we will see. I want to go through with you based on the last IVSA session that we did. There were a lot of feedback on how to make the TAWA, and we have taken many of your requests that we did on, I think, 2 weeks ago. No, last week, only last Wednesday. So my message to you is that our team is able and ready. We have a development team in the IVSA chart. And typically, when we get requests from all of you to enhance the IVSA chart, certainly we're going to be doing that, okay? So that's one of the good things in here. I know you're all excited about the stocks in here. We will take a look at those stocks in here. At the same time, I do believe I haven't got a chance to go to the forum and get some stocks in there. I've been very busy with the work. Let's take a look at some of the stocks. As I said before, I will do those already been requested. There's here. Let me just read some of those. Have to read some of these 10 stocks in here, almost 10 topics. Okay, A rank, Ivory, that was last week. LM, Blum, okay, and A rank. Okay, those are the things we want to look at. Let me just type this in first. I'll Bill bring in here. Okay, LB, Blum, and A rank. Okay, so I'll just bring Bill in here. Bill, I'll put a Bill. You ready to go, Bill? Bill, you ready to go, Bill?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Bill, go ahead. I'm just going to mute myself. Okay.
Okay, very good. Okay. Anyway, I'd like to welcome all of you guys who came in today, and I hope that you've been receiving our weekly newsletter, which I send out to our clients, and we also post up on the blog. And the thing I've noticed in the last 2 or 3 weeks has been some of our clients are very, very nervous and afraid of that the stock market is going to collapse. And some have even gone to the point of saying, Bill, I want you to sell all of my shares. I've heard that one. Well, and I always ask them, well, where did you get this information? Well, one said, well, my advisor told me, I read something in the newspaper, I listened to CNN and Jim Cramer. I get all kinds of reasons, but the point is, the most important, before you make a decision, especially in markets or in life or in anything, look at the facts, look at the reality, and especially in markets, look at the flow of money. And in fact, there's one very, very prominent fund manager from iCapital who puts out a newsletter every week, and he was mentioning that with the exception of China, all markets are bearish and should be sold. And and he says, well, it's been going up, but the markets are wrong, but I am right. But the issue is the market really doesn't care about you. It doesn't have an opinion. Markets don't have opinions. They simply are, and they do. They work by supply and demand. And as long as you have a lot of money coming in, that's a fact. And let me give you 2 examples of money coming in. The ETF, every month, approximately 1.3 billion ringgits goes to EPF from the members or the retirement funds. And 30% of that is invested in equity. So it's a lot of money flowing into the market. And EPF, they invest in blue chip companies. They invest in quality companies. So if you hold those kind of companies, what's the point in selling? The money is coming in. Now, another fact that's interesting, I just picked up the Edge Financial Daily, today's daily, and it mentioned a very interesting article. A Chinese tycoon, this guy's name is Tong Jin Quan. He's a self-made billionaire ranked by Forbes as China's 35th richest man. And it announced that he plans to buy 254 million of the 423 million units of the IPO called iREIT, which is to be launched in Singapore at 88 cents Sing dollars, 0.88 Sing dollars a unit, which the prospectus was filed on Wednesday. And the IPO is going to raise about 372 million. So if things are so bad and things are so negative, why is this guy who's a billionaire, and to be a billionaire, you got to be smart. You can't be a stupid fellow and become a billionaire. And I think he knows more than the average Joe kind of commentators in the newspapers. You think about it, a journalist, how much does a journalist earn? I don't know, in Malaysia, maybe 3,000-4,000 a month, 5,000 a month. So does he know more than a guy who is a billionaire investor? I think not. Use common sense. So that's another point. When you see a man like that taking very large exposures to Singapore REITs, doesn't that mean something? Doesn't that tell you something? And by the way, for your information, he's very smart, because if he buys physical property, he has to pay the 15% stamp duty, which the Singapore government imposes on foreign buyers of property. So when you buy a REIT, you don't have to pay that. In fact, in Singapore, there is no tax on dividends. So he's getting a wonderful exposure to property and avoiding a number of taxes, and he has confidence in the growth of Singapore, and you should do. And I'm not saying just invest in REITs, but invest in quality companies here in Malaysia and in Singapore. And that's what Martin and I do for our clients. And our returns have been quite okay for the Singapore portfolios this year. Plus, we made a gain on the currency. And the other thing, I just got something that really makes me happy. It came last night when I was out last night visiting a client, and I came back and I looked at my mail, and this kind of mail makes me really happy. It was a dividend from Lafarge, which is a company we picked up recently for some clients, and it just paid a very nice, handsome dividend. Plus, we've had a very handsome capital gain. But this is real money, and this dividend, I can spend it right away. I'm going to go out and buy something really nice today with that, and something I can use. But hey, that's money in. So always look for the money coming in. And there's a lot of money coming into the Malaysian market. The foreign fund inflows have been very, very high in the last 2 months. Yesterday it was like 170 million or something, I forgot the number. But I'm saying money is coming in. So as long as money is coming in, you should not be a seller, you should be a buyer. And follow some of the stocks on the blog that we've been profiling. Join us for managing your money, and we will follow the money. That's the whole key to the whole thing. Don't follow people's opinions. Follow the money. So having said that, I really wish you a great week ahead next week, and I do have condolences to all of the friends and the families of those on this flight that just went down. I do, and but life goes on, and quality companies will continue to be quality. They'll continue to throw off good sales, revenues, earnings, and dividends. So this is what we need to focus on. Try to focus on the positive. That's quite important. So anyway, I wish you guys a good week, and have a nice day.
All right,
Okay,
thanks a lot,
Martin?
Bill. Okay, thanks a lot, Bill. I'm just going to mute you, and we're going to get back to our regular program, okay? Okay, today I want to talk about, still along the same line of IVSA chart. You know that we've been doing a bit of promotion in here. For those of you who doesn't know about IVSA chart, just show me some hands, please. All right, type yes if you don't know. No, sorry, yes if you do know, and no if you don't know about IVSA chart. Okay, can you do that for me? I just want to okay. Okay, good, good. Because most of you already know about it. So what I want to show you today is the IV. How many of you have tried the IVSA tower? IVSA tower. Can I show hand how many of you have tried the IVSA tower? Okay, a fair bit of you guys. Okay. Now, what we have done, we have really enhanced and made Tawa really, really super compared to what we had previously in MetaStock. And I just want to show through to you what are the great enhancements we have done by my programmer in here. So this is a mock-up, and perhaps just to tell you what I want to go through in here. Now, the IVSA Tawa is available on this website. You can go to here, which is no, where was it here? Yeah, you can just go back here. Okay, let me show you IVSA Tawa to IVSA Stock Screener Lite. Now this is a light version. You can see how powerful is it. So this is the screen that you have. Now I just want to go through piece by piece, slowly by slowly what it means. So I'm just going to bring this up. Now the first one that I have here is definitely the so-called the calendar, which is the date. Now, if you click on the date, a little date will come out. And what we do, the IVSA maintains 7 days of database. So it allows you to search back almost 1 week of Tawa list to see when it first happened. So of course, today is 18, right? So when we do our Tawa, definitely we are looking at the 17 because we want to look back what we see yesterday. So in here, you can see there are 7 days you can search back. And one of the new enhancement that we put on before we get to the three, perhaps and go to is the closing price. You can click on the closing price on it, click on it, and you can sort out the price, whether it is sorting by ascending or sorting by descending. And the same goes for the other column, whether it is row or the stock code or the stock name. So it makes search why is so easy. I'm going to tell you how I'm going to look for some stocks in here. Okay. Tawa list only for Monday to Friday. Trading days only, correct. Yeah, it's correct. Yeah, it's only on Monday and Friday because the training is Monday. So typically what I suggest you all do is on a Saturday, because the Tawa should be list will be updated by Friday night at 8 p.m. So after 8:30, you can actually run it, and over the weekend you can pick something up to do on Monday. Even now, if you have time, because remember, the IVSA can be accessible by your iOS as well as by your Androids. So it makes it so much easier. As long as you have internet connections on your mobile phone, you can actually search this. So I do know there are many internet access in the office, especially if you're accessing by desktop, are restricted by the company. I know my company don't allow Facebook and some of those trading sites, so you can't access it. So the beauty of IVSA chart, you can access it by iOS or by Android. So it's power on the go and power at the palm. So that's our tagline here. Now, the third thing I want to go through is the minimum and maximum price. Now, this is also a request from some of the so-called low budget trader. Low budget trader is just like a low budget. You say, hey, Martin, a lot of the stocks that you pick is around $4, but I'm looking something between 20 cents to 70 cents. So how should I do that? So immediately we came up with the idea you can key in the minimum price between 20 cents and 70 cents and finally look at it. Okay, so that's narrowed down the entire list. Typically, a list that you see here, you will probably get something like 150 to 200, depending how bullish or bearish the market is. So from then onwards, if you key in the minimum price of the stocks as well as the maximum price, so you narrow it down because some people are quite picky. They want to pick anything between like 5 cents to 10 cents. So we have done that too, but I normally don't do those. All right. Now, the most important is number 5 here. You see here, this number 5 in here, because there was a request. A lot of the time, the Tawa list, now remember, we had the Tawa list for 7 days. So what the trader are interested to know is when the stock first appeared. So if the entrance today is yes, so this is a new entrance compared to yesterday. So means this is something new, just came out. It's fresh from the oven. It's so new. It wasn't in there yesterday. So it's the first time appearing on TAWA, which is trading above volume average. I know some of you may ask me what is TAWA. This is not the scope of it. I will probably cover it on the training that we do in our main course. But just want to show to you how powerful we can search for it. Because the important feature of it is that when the stock is new, you're getting it in at the first time. Okay, so that's a great. Okay, some of the entry appeared in the day before. All right, thanks a lot, David. I will check for that one. Okay, that is good news. Okay, we want to check with that one whether it is compared to yesterday or not. We can do a comparison for that one. I think this was your request, right, David? So we'll check for that one. As I said before, we are still going through bugs and a lot of things that we see. We also formed the focus user group for the pro version, and we have a few people already in the pro user in here. Those of you who wish to join the focus group pro user, just send an email. You are volunteering for a service to test out the pro version and also give feedback. It's very important. We need your cooperation here. And if you do want to join the IVSA focus group, send me an email, but you're required to do a specific task and also feedback to us how to make the system better. Okay, so then think, what's the benefit of becoming a pro IVSA? I just explained that just now. Okay, so the reason of becoming, no, the pro IVSA is a focus group, because remember, we will be rolling out the pro version. What you're seeing here is just a basic version. The pro version will be 10 times much better than this. Okay, so if you want to volunteer, send me an email to my Hotmail and I will round you up and to really test out the system here. For example, we should be coming out the beta version of the pro sometime in beta in mid-August, I suppose, and then I'll get you guys to really test it out. And very important, if you're coming to focus to volunteer for the focus group, please give us your feedback. Okay, don't just sit there and do the system. We want your feedback to make it better. Okay, the website doesn't display. No, the price has not been released yet. Okay, you've been following us a bit. The price should be released it probably after September. It will be very affordable. Okay, so it's still to be content. So now use the free trial, which is the light version in here, and let you guys test it out first. Okay, Alawi, thanks a lot. And that's number 5. The fourth one, the TAWA, this is based on the date, and also you can click on it. So I just want to show you quickly how we do that. So this is the version that we have. So for example, I want to click on, which is today entry, right? You can see here, you can see there are lots of them. Oh, edu specs in here. All right, so these are the new entry here. Now, David brought a good point. Some of these are repeat, so I'll need someone to go back. So you can see there were how many entries here from the TAWA list? It's only 250 lists. Okay, 250. So next thing you want to do is to put in the minimum price. Okay, so this is the 17th. So this is the latest because today's trading date is 18, which is the Friday. So 17 was Thursday because this is the end of day data. And let's say I'm looking for something like 25 cents to 90 cents. There's nothing. Yep, 90 cents in here, and I want to sort out by entry. So these will be the latest. So from in here, you got some sort of target list in between now 29 cents, and you want to search for the highest volume. You click on. Are you following this? Just want to get your response. Are you following this so far? What I'm trying to do in here. Okay. Are you following so far? It's pretty simple in here. Okay, good. Right. So what do? You can click on Sumatec and you can see Sumatec, lift off from here onwards. But there was some earlier. Now, a lot of people did ask me, are the green arrows here, are they buy signal? Typically, I don't say they are buy signal. They are signs of strength. And typically, a buy signal is more like a setup, a pattern, which I did cover on the IVSA session in there. These green things that you see here are signs of strength. And on the flip side, on the other side, the red one are the sign of weakness. So you can see sign of strength came in. There was sign of strength in before this thing lift off. And also we have the percentage scale, which actually tells you how much the market has moved up since a 5% to a 35%, which is to me quite good too. Okay, so you can go back to the TAWA list in here. The key thing is look for things that there hasn't come out yet. Okay, perhaps you can look at SCOMI. Okay, so this one is still showing downtrend. signs of weakness, so we don't want to buy this. Okay, so that's one thing good. We avoid all those things. Dufu, let's look at Dufu. Oh, look at that, nice one. You got two here, one here, and finally breakout. That was yesterday. So the whole point, if you've done your scanning much earlier, let's look at Malfa International at 45 cents. Look, just break up, three up here, just nice one in here. So you want to see those who already been broken. Open Sys, this is not a new entry. Funi Web, also another one. Just break down so you can see this is not so good. Okay. JCY, I think this one just broke out. No, didn't break down, broke down, as a matter of fact. Okay. DG Star. Okay. Normally sort out by here, the entry first. Okay. So I'll look for 80 cents NTPP. Okay, broke down also not so good. So this is how you look for it, red tone. So you can see we can look for stocks very, very quickly and find one that we like. Okay, Saudi group, I think they make sauce, right? Oh, look at that. That's nice. So you bought it a bit late. If the fact that if you bought a bit. Now the key thing, I also talk about the 50-day moving average, which is one of the foundation of it. I won't cover so much in there. The next session we'll be doing for the IVSA will be after Hari Raya. So take note of it. Will be on the 6th of August. Okay, take note the 6th of August. So at that time, we probably have a bit improved version of the Pro. Perhaps we will release it and showcase to you all. But those who want to get in touch of it of the Pro version and use it, because we need your feedback to make it better. Because we have our internal group people are testing it, but they are not trader. You guys are the trader. You guys are the investor. You see the stock price every day. And remember, this system belongs to you guys because the feedback comes to it. We have a strong team with us. Some of you may have met Mr. Daryl Lin, who is our technical director, as well as have your team in there. Okay, public packages. So you can check public packages. Let's look at PUB. Okay, public packages. Okay, let's look at it. Oh, nice one. See, this is what I've talked about. The sign of strength in here and then push up. So this one already gone up 25 cents because a lot of stocks have moved up. The key thing is look for something that hasn't moved up. Kelly. Hey, Kelly, got one in here, right? Holding up nicely. Who knows? Kelly might just move up. That's a nice one. Pelangi. Just move up too. See? This already moved up in. Let's look for those have a Lian Cheong. Okay, what do they do? I don't know. Oh, look at that. Lian Cheong also move up with the 32 cents in here. A lot of those who is in the 10 cent, 20 cents one are already moved up already. So I think we'll talk about Abrit. Okay. This one already move up. Nice one here. You could see. When we have signs of strength somewhere around in here. Let's look at the percentage scale. You can see this one has gone up almost 20% on the right and up to 140 in the span of 3 months. This is my point. The whole point is try to get one of these and continue to ride it rather than just taking out 10% in here. I'm sure if you run this long enough in here, TMC Life Science, well, this is just started. Will it get you that 50% return? I don't know, but definitely strength is coming in here. A lot of good stocks, and then the key point is look for things that haven't been mentioned yet. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? Because with the Tawa list that you have in here, it's very powerful. Your searching becomes very, very fast. You can look for, I saw one was Clennington. So if you want to look for a particular stock, just do a Control F on your browser. Clennington or Clady. Is that right? You go KGB. That's the one. And see, holding up strength in here. Who knows? This thing might just break up. Okay. So that's all I want to talk about the power of Tawa list. Just to recap in here, what are a few things they have done? It holds a 7-day Tawa list in here. It allows you to sort out the closing price, the volume price. David brought up a good point about the entry, so I will take a look at that one. And also the minimum price and the maximum price allows you to narrow down your search very immediately. And once you do, you can see that I click on the name, the stock price comes out. All right. So recap it. A few important things is also the entry. We will patch this up and move forward, do a better jobs and release this to you guys. Okay. So now next thing I want to do on my agenda is look at the stocks. Okay. LB Alum. Let's look at LB Alum here. All right. LB. Okay, LB Aluminium 959326. Now you can see LB Aluminium, it hasn't got any, I think this was a stock pick going back. I picked this sometime in 13th of June, which is around here. Okay, around here, 13th of June. If you look at that, how much has it gone up at 13th of June, 15, about less than 5%. Came off a bit more. Again, no, it doesn't go up in a straight line. Who knows? No, this thing might just break up higher, but definitely the entry was safe entry. It fell off, still holding up above the 50 MA. Again, it all depends on you. If you run the pro version, I will showcase the pro version. It hasn't hit the stops yet. Okay, so it's totally up to you how to manage it. Okay. Okay. Next one is A rank. So use this A rank, which is much faster. Okay. A rank is what? Did I get it right? Can someone give me the right name? A rank means still can go up. That we want to see. Okay, but once you get the sign of weakness here, there's a potential it goes up. That's the thing. Now you have strength time. You still have strength in there. So use the IVSA with the strength 7214. Okay, 7214. 7214.kl. Okay, A rank. Update the charts in here. There you go. You got a breakup, came back. A lot of stocks are doing this. Breakup, a lot of sellers are coming to sell it back down in here. Typically still holding above the 50 MA. It still looks good. There's a chance that this stocks are still going up. The trend is still up. Okay. Trend is still up. Now, get educated. We are rolling out a free VSA course very soon. We're in the midst of doing that one out to complement our IVSA promotion that we're doing up. So once we have, you'll be notified through our mailing list. So make sure you tell your friends, those who are interested in volume spread analysis, to join our light subscriber member. It's free for all, and those of you who wish to upgrade to a premium member, you can also do so. You get a better access to our research work that we're doing, and also our Friday closing bell that we're doing, which I normally do at 4:15 today, to give you an overall perspective. Bottom line is we are expanding our businesses, including premium subscription, and also our IVSA chart based on at our world-renowned Williams and Wyckoff volume spread analysis. So we are bringing that to you. Okay. Now going back to my forum, I wonder if there's any more stock chart you want to be. Do notify me of your free session. Do notify by mail. No, Alavi, make sure you join our like subscriber, because we have thousands of people already registered for that one. So make sure you registered for that one. I won't be sending any individual mail. Be part of our system. Join our email there, and that way you'll get informed. Okay, our next session that we're doing it probably be a weekday session. Okay, there was a couple of things. Now I did saw something that was somewhere between 1 ringgit 50 cents to what's the maximum price? $5. Okay, so you can see there was some nice one. Elfsoft, I think this one already run already. Eastern Oriental MMC. Okay, let's look at MMC in here. Oh, this one is still crashing down. Not so good. See, a lot of weakness came in. There was strength pushing up, but guess what? Immediately there was a way to to distribute. That thing came off and sell it off. Let's look at Kenju. Still selling too, no good. You see weakness coming in here. Malaysian flour. There you go. A nice line change in here. Up. See a lot of strength in here. And these are the things that we want to look at. Well, I'm trying to look for something. OSK. Who already moved up too fast today. Huayang. And there's move up to the strength was appearing here in here. So you gotta get in, okay? So any more stocks you want me to look at, I'll just use the IVSA to tell you. But as I said before, IVSA is so powerful, practically you don't need me. You actually have someone, sitting next to you like a VSA analyst who tells you the sign of strength coming in here. Okay. So Century, let's look at Euro and Century. We can do it very fast in here. Let's look at Euro. Euro Holdings. We can update this again. Nice one, Euro. Today we have this well, not really line change because you got an overhead in here, but I do think this one's going to run too. Nice one on Euro. All right. What's the other one we have? Century. Is it Century? Oh, IFCA. Yes, Linda. Let me look at IFCA. IFCA. Let's look at that one. Yeah, broken up nicely in here. If you enter, the best entry price will be here. IFCA, yeah, I think that one a lot of people talk about. You can see really move up 40 to 110%, almost in a week time frame in here. Volume certainly came in. Now this is highly trading speculative stocks. So continue. What price did you get in, Linda? right? If you had got in about 11 or 12 cents, that would be nice. Okay, 15 cents, which is around here. Nice one, still running it. Okay, so look out for sign of weakness. Okay, basically when you're trading, you want to aim a shorter time frame as well as a profit target, and something we will teach in a new IVSA code that comes with the VSA charts here. Something that we are working on the background. So in here you can create your own list. Century Logistic just came in. Okay, with the volume. Yeah, because you got volume in here. Sell down, not so good. You know, you have this. I don't like this kind of chart. Normally they sell. I like a base building in here. Gadang. Oh, nice one. Here you go. Gadang. A nice line change in here. All right. So Gadang looks good. And the list goes on. Okay. So you got 50 in here. Filter out. And if you filter maybe to 3 ringgit 50 cents, because that's what you can afford, assuming, then you will have a 44. So it makes the filtering so much easier. All right, it's basically up to you how much you can afford, because we are also targeting a low budget trader in here who wants to practice. Now, another thing we are also be releasing is our IVSA stock game that we recommend all of you to open up an account and trade it virtually first. But my team, my technical director, Mr. Darren Lee, is currently developing up, and we're still testing it. So for our focus group user, definitely we will direct you to test it out too. All right. So any last stocks you want me to look at before we sign off for today, because it's taken a little bit more than we should? Any more charts you want me to look at? Okay. Any more charts you want me to look at before we sign off? Definitely we can go to the stocks here. The forum site isn't much in there. I think I read most of it. Okay. Any more? Okay. There was someone sending a company in here. Okay. Any more charts? Test. Wow, that's a lot. ECS. Yeah, ECS Wong Ing. We can't do too much. I'll probably do just Wong Ing and ECS. ECS is interesting. ECS Wong Ing. Wong Engineering. Okay, WONG. Wong Engineering. Yeah, Wong Engineering is nice. Actually, it's a base building in here. That's a nice one. It eventually will go up. I like Wong Engineering too. ECS has gone ballistic. I'm not sure about today. What's the price in here? Yeah, it's kind of gone ballistic in here. But the key thing is there was some sell-off breaking above the 200 EMA, and then finally there's a breakup in here. Okay. How to join the forum? Alex, are you a premium member? If you are a premium member, you can see from the forum here, you are in there in the premium members inside there, or you become what I call the join as a free member on our site, which is the magic scanner. Okay, I think Alex, you're a premium member, right? Okay. So send any message regarding about questions, send to support@traderstruthreview.com, and my people will answer to you. Okay. With that, for our premium members, I'll see you again at 4:15 this evening to give you a complete update of the KLSC and what are the stocks that we talked about last week and what we are likely to look at next week. With that, I bid you farewell. Have a good evening. Tell your friends, please, about our IVSA while we are having a free trial, our powerful VSA stock screener that they should use, and then confirm it with our chart. That way you will consistently make money. Is it okay? All right, please tell your friends. We like to get as much people as possible to test our system out there in there. Unfortunately, today we don't have enough time to run through all your thing, but I do recommend you to go through and test it out, because it's so simple. You can just put Echo West, right? K, yeah, Echo West, is that the one? Yeah, and just sign up. So you can quickly say, look, oh, there's strength in here, coming in here. So when you see strength, would you want to sell? Okay, quickly. When you see strength coming in, would you want to sell? Okay, Linda didn't get the closing bell in there. I'll get my guys to send it. Yeah, of course, that's the whole point. So if you see strength, you don't want. For example, you see one in here, you wanted to sell, but then strength came in. Guess what? Push it up again. But at the same time, it did hold back up, push up. So strengths are coming in to come in and support it. Okay, so because we are looking at smart money too. All right. With that, I'll be a farewell. I will send the link I'm surprised, Linda, you didn't get it in there. It was sent twice, so please check it through your spam folder. Okay, that's all I have, and I'll see you this evening for our premium members. All right, bye bye. One number and